I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, man.
Good. Can you hear me
Thank you.
well?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Awesome. Well, I'll get started. I like your gear, by the way. Nice hat, nice shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get started by normally how I start my live, just telling a little bit about what I've been doing here for over 4 months now. For those that haven't seen one of my lives yet. So, when the pandemic started to hit, March, late March, early April, I was thinking of different ways that I could help out our community here in Southwest Florida. And one of the ways that I thought was doing these live videos here on Instagram to allow local businesses to showcase their services, their products, and hope to get them some business, and help them through the struggling economy, right? So I've been doing this for a while. It's been a learning curve. Learn a lot about all the local businesses, all the people that make up the businesses, and learn a lot about our community here in Southwest Florida as well. So very excited to do this, and very excited to have you here tonight. I think this is a topic that I haven't talked to anyone about it. I think it's a very important topic. A lot of people have a lot of questions on it. So very excited to have it. But before we start talking about it, I wanted to see if you could introduce yourself a little bit and tell us who you are, where you're from, and how did you end up down here?
Sure, yeah. My name is Olger Solis. I'm actually original from Naples, Florida. My home country is actually Costa Rica.
Okay.
I moved here when I was very young, and I spent pretty much my entire life here in Naples. And in the past 2 years, I spent over in Orlando. I moved over there with my wife. I worked in the construction field. Um, and when the COVID-19 started spreading everywhere, it just it just boomed out, and it affected construction companies, a lot of companies that rely on going out and doing work in different places. So it was kind of tough at that moment. So um, I'm 34 years old, and I have a wife to take care of. I have my parents to take care of. So I recently moved to Naples to do that specifically. So in the thought of doing that, I was like, what can I do if I move to Naples back again? It's going to be kind of tough to start working on construction again. So a friend of mine, his name is Jeremy Drake. He's the actual CEO and founder of White Coat Disinfecting over in Orlando. He started the company, and one of the reasons why he started it is because he had a newborn baby, and he had a toddler as well, and his wife. So one of his main concerns was the health of his family. So he started off the company, and it boomed out. The company just went boom, and the company website started having followers, lots of companies, getting work from them, and so I was like, let me give it a try, and I'll work for them too.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if White Coat is providing service in Naples, so I gave him a call. We got hooked up on how we're going to work. So I ended up here in Naples working for White Coat.
Awesome. So essentially, I mean, you're not necessarily a franchise, but you're a contractor under the main company that is based out of Orlando.
That's right. Yeah.
And then you provide all your region is here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, I'm going to be serving the Southwest Florida region. They already have people in the South of Florida or Southeast Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, but they're spreading out throughout the nation. They
Yeah.
have people in Texas, in New York, in Georgia, and all over Florida. So it's getting big.
Awesome. So I think you kind of covered normally what I asked, which was a little bit about you, and then a little bit about the company, and kind of it was out of the necessity for his family that he decided to open a business that did a lot of the disinfecting and all that. So why don't we go into the company itself, and the services, the full list of services that you provide. Maybe walk people through a little bit, of what they can expect if they are to hire one of your services.
Well, The services that we provide it's a disinfecting and building wash. So it could either be pressure washing or a soft wash, which involves like steaming and whenever you don't want to like a pressure wash. Um, and the disinfecting side of it, we provide like a two-step whiteout process, which involves with the electrostatic foggers. We go and we provide with the list and disinfectant, and EPA approved, and we disinfect the whole area. So we kill a huge variety of viruses, including coronavirus and many others. And we have in our website, we have a list of all the different viruses that get killed throughout the disinfecting process. And then afterwards, it usually sets in 10 minutes. So afterwards, we come back and we add a protective layer to all the surfaces in the facility that will keep, all surfaces protected for up to 30 days. So it's an antimicrobial that we provide, the protection for. And what that does is specifically that, any viruses that constantly are falling on surfaces, it's killing them right away. It's kind of like putting wax on a car, how it protects it against rain and all that stuff. So it's similar to the antimicrobial that we provide, and gives you a guarantee for up to 30 days to keep the facility, virus free.
Yeah, but eventually, obviously the first step is to do the, it's kind of like you were mentioning the wax on the car, but you have to wash the car first. So first you have to eliminate everything and then put the antimicrobial in it.
Exactly. So it's that process. That's what we call a two-step whiteout process. So we disinfect and then we protect. So we add the antimicrobial solution so that it keeps the facility disinfected.
Awesome. And so, when I think of different businesses, if you saw some of my lives here, you probably saw that, I talk a lot to restaurants and I talk to all kinds of businesses, So thinking specifically like for a restaurant, obviously they wouldn't do a power washing side of a restaurant, right? So they would do probably the other one that you mentioned, the steaming part of it. And then how would that entail? Like whenever they're closed, you go in and you would do that at the end of the night for the next day to be ready, or how does it work?
Well, in my case, I'm very flexible. So, I really want to work with companies and have them, feel free to talk to me and when it's more comfortable for them to perform the work, because I don't want to interrupt any business that they're having, during the process. So it could be either before they open up or even after they close. So it could even be after hours if it would be possible for them. So I think that is the best way. That way we're not interrupting, business, and then clientele are coming in and out. So
And so then, like on a restaurant, you would steam like all the seats and all that stuff. Is that what normally you would do?
yeah, every single surface that people usually are touching, seats, tables, countertops, the bar area, the kitchen area as well. So all the surfaces, including walls. So the disinfectant pretty much breaks into millions of particles. So whenever we're fogging, that spreads out like pretty much everywhere in spaces where a wipe can't even get to. So it's actually very, very efficient.
Awesome. And then you mentioned that it lasts once you put the antimicrobial, um, the step 2 of the process, right? It lasts up to about 30 days. So is that how often restaurants or businesses are doing? And every 30 days they're repeating that step?
Yeah, it could be up to them if they want to do the 30-day. After 30 days, yes, they can, call us back and we'll schedule another time to come on a monthly basis. I know that there are different companies that they're maybe cleaning on a daily basis or disinfecting on a daily basis or a weekly basis or every 2 weeks. But we do the antimicrobial solution that we provide. It gives them a guarantee that the facility will stay disinfected for up to 30 days. So they don't need to disinfect so often. They could only do it once a month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
One of the questions I normally ask my guests in here is obviously in regards to COVID. I started doing these these videos because of COVID, right, to help businesses. And when we first talked, when we first spoke, I mean, one of the things I thought was that this is probably a business, as you mentioned, that is kind of booming because there's a demand for it, right? So how has COVID affected you guys? I'm thinking probably in a positive way, more than anything else. And what are some of the measures that you take to ensure that, when you go into a business, that your staff and also the people that work there are safe as well?
Well, it's definitely been a positive thing for the business as well, because yes, there is a lot of demand for it, but we're not too much focused on that side. It's just a great satisfaction, just to know that we're providing this service and to flatten out the curve of this COVID-19. So that's pretty much what we want. We're helping out care centers, daycares as well. Sometimes we provide the service for free. First responders, we try to help them out. Those who are out there in the battlefield fighting against coronavirus as well, we want to help them out. So it's not just the business; it's a great satisfaction that you feel knowing that you're putting your 2 cents,
You're part of the solution
on this point. Yeah. So it's been a good effect, not only for the business, but like emotionally. It's a great satisfaction to know that we're helping out as many businesses as possible. Excuse me. We're also very concerned not only for the health of everybody, but we're also concerned about the economy of all businesses. It's affected a lot of people, and we're very concerned about it. So
I think you had mentioned that as part of that, you guys are also doing something else to help out the local businesses as well that choose to go with your services, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things that has helped us out, mainly in the Orlando area. So we have a pretty large network of followers on our Instagram page. So every time we provide our disinfecting services to any facility, we make a pretty cool video. It's an advertisement video that we post now and then. We post it on our page. We share it with the client, and they can do their own advertisement as well. So that helps them and it helps us. So whenever we provide a video to a large network of people, and they see that their facility or their business is getting disinfected in a professional manner, and it's going to stay like that for up to 30 days, then they have a ease of mind to go to the business, and they feel safe going there. So yeah, that's part of the thing that we're helping out businesses too, providing the advertisement so that they can, boom up their sales, have more people come inside their restaurants or their gyms or facilities.
And going back to, and that's really cool. I mean, I think it's a win-win for both, right? Because then you're showcasing your services, obviously, but like you said, you're making the people that are going to those business feel more comfortable knowing that someone professionally has disinfected that place. One of the questions I wanted to ask you was kind of going back to a little bit in regards to who your clientele is. You mentioned daycare centers, restaurants, gyms. Is there any type of facility that you don't service, or essentially you're servicing all kinds of facilities?
We're serving all kinds of facilities. Any business that has large traffic of people, they're always going to have a need for disinfection services. So any business, care centers, restaurants, dental offices, medical offices. So any business that has a facility where people come in and out, then yes, we provide that service.
And obviously it probably varies from size and the different the different facilities. But normally, how is pricing done? I mean, do you normally go in and take a look at the facility first and then price them, or is there a flat fee of how does it work?
Well, we go ahead and measure the square footage. The price goes by the square footage.
Okay.
So depending on the size, if we have a facility that's larger than 5,000 square feet, then we're obviously going to give them a way lower price than normally to a smaller building, just because it's larger. So that's the way it goes. We price it by the square foot.
Okay. And is there you kind of had mentioned before that there's other cleaning companies out there that they'll either do cleaning on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. When you compare pricing of getting that done weekly or bi-weekly versus you guys, are you guys pretty comparable or?
Yes, we're pretty comparable. The only difference is that I can see that a lot of companies, they're not providing the antimicrobial solution to to maintain the facility disinfected. So that's one cool thing that we do offer. That that's why some companies, they're hiring weekly or biweekly to disinfect, because
They
the
need
only
someone
service they
more often
provide
to
is they
fill.
go in there, they kill everything, and and that's it. No protection. Um, so I guess that's one of the advantages that we offer. So the pricing is comparable, but we offer that protection.
Okay. And people that want to know a little bit more about you guys, where they can get information, like your social media handles, website, telephone numbers to call you to get you to either, quote them a price or come in and see the facilities or just hire you guys.
Well, they can always visit our main Instagram page, which is White Coat Disinfecting. They can go to our website, which is White Coat uh, 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 dash.
Yep.
Sorry, it's
Yep.
white-coat.org, and they can find all the information. We have frequently asked questions there, where people go in there and they can see all the questions and all the answers that we might have. Um, then we have the different locations that we're serving as well in our website. So they can always go there. They can always go to my personal Instagram page as well. Sorry, which is White Coat Disinfecting Southwest Florida, or SWFL,
Yep.
and they can look me up, and they can see part of the work that I've been doing here in the Naples or Collier County area. But yeah, my phone number is 407-718-3050. They, people are welcome to call me for a free estimate. I can go and measure the place for free and give you a free estimate of what the cost is going to be, and give them an explanation of what we do again. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how they can get in contact with us. They can always go to our Instagram page, and they can see all the videos that we posted of different businesses over in the Orlando area. I recently did a gym over here. It's called Anytime Fitness, which is between Davis Boulevard and 951. So it's a pretty cool gym, and they're using our services once a month. So again, they don't have to use it every week or every 2 weeks. It's the once a month service, which is great for them, and it comes out more cost efficient, I would say.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'll when I post this video tomorrow too, I'll be sure to put a link to the business as well, so that people can click on it and see more information about it. Now, normally towards the end, what I do here is I kind of leave an open canvas for my guests here to leave a some sort of message, either thanking their customers or inviting the customers or telling their customers why they should hire their services. So I'll do that to you. I'll leave you the mic and the floor so you can leave a message for the people out here.
Well, no, thank you, Felipe, for giving me the opportunity here to kind of explain what our services are. And yes, any business that they want to try our services, you're welcome to give me a call. Again, my phone number is 407-718-3050. All my contact information is in my Instagram page as well, and it's also on our website, whitecoat.org. And if you think that you really need the service in your restaurant or any business that you might have, just give me a call, and we can work something out. Sometimes we provide specials, depending on the size of the facility or the type of service they provide. Like, for instance, sometimes we can go and disinfect like a police department, and we'll tell them, hey, we'll disinfect all your police cars for free, or a care center. If they want to disinfect the care center, let's say a hospital or some place where they care for children or elderly, we'll tell them, hey, we'll disinfect all your employees' cars for free. So we can always work with you. Give us a call. I think it's a great service. We're trying to make a huge impact in our community. We're already doing it in Orlando and in Georgia and New York and Texas. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to work with you, and we can also help you with your boosting up your business as well.
Awesome. Yeah. No, and I mean, one of the things that, I hadn't really thought about it until we started talking was, you said we're doing our part in flattening the curve, which, I think you are, right? Like, yes, you're a business. At the end of the day, you're making money because that's why you are a business. But at the same time, you're helping out the community, and you're providing a service that is much needed right now, which is, something to speak of, right? So, no, very, very, very glad we have this conversation. I hope that local businesses here get to see it and hire you. And if there's any questions or anything, also feel free to reach out to me. I can always get in contact with you. So,
Yep. Thank you very much, Felipe, for this opportunity.
thank you. Have a good night.